All right, my beautiful friends, here we go. This is my Markets to Look Ahead segment for this Sunday, December 8, 2019. We have a lot of stuff to cover. We're going to make this interactive, and together we're going to make sense of what is about to happen in this stock market and how you can make it work for you. That's what this is all about, people. Look, period, the end. They're going to play their games. We're going to play ours, and we will not lose. I refuse. Under this guy's watch, right here, you will not lose. All right, so let's set the stage. I'm going to let you in on a secret here. The game in this market remains risk on. So what am I trying to tell you? I would be absolutely shocked if we do not see new record highs for this stock market this week. Monday, Tuesday, unless some black swan event occurs, stocks are going to hit record highs this week. We're going to also track other assets as well so we can have an idea of what we need to do. Again, they're going to play their game. We are going to play ours. We're going to weaponize this entire thing against those that are rigging this market to the highest order. Now, let's back up to Friday. Apparently, we got this miraculous number, completely fake, with regard to the jobs market. Look, I don't know another way to put this. Do your own research on it. We have a service economy here in the United States. Our entire service sector is in free fall. Our manufacturing sector is in free fall. Free fall with no end in sight to the free fall. So, again, they're going to twist this. They're going to fake the numbers. All you need to do is have enough brain power to look up the labor force participation rate from the height of the Great Recession to where we are now. And you will see there are less people working today than during the Great Recession. Not only that, half of those people that are employed, actually employed here in the United States, are suffering in low-paying jobs. All right, our economy is in shambles. We could almost not be any worse off than we are now. And how do we know that? Because what the Federal Reserve is doing now. Again, I posed the question. We got this miraculous number that the mainstream financial channels are pushing their narrative. It's the greatest thing. The president, Larry Kudlow. If you know they're saying that this is the greatest thing in the history of the world, you know it's the polar opposite. It's that simple. Now, I explained to you that regardless of what this number was, the Federal Reserve is about to kick this up a notch. The Federal Reserve is about to, again, I explained to you before it happened what the Fed would do, when they would do it, and that they were going to go hyper-nuclear. Well, the Fed is about to now engage in another step higher with regard to pumping the debt market. They have no choice. The Federal Reserve is going to increase its purchases along the entire spectrum of the yield curve, despite the miraculous number. And what is that going to do? It's going to force cash into the stock market, inflating the bubble even larger. And we are going to capitalize on that. We are going to see a few other things happen as well. Again, being that the game is risk on, what do you expect to happen to gold, silver, cryptocurrencies? Exactly. They will remain under pressure like I have explained to you would happen for quite a while. And I've been dead on. Crude oil. Crude oil is going to be propped up. No doubt about it. Crude oil futures just had their highest close since mid-September on Friday, and this guy has been telling you for months to buy the dips. If you've been listening to me, you've lined your pockets with cash, and I'm about to put more cash in your pocket right now. So what we are going to do, we're going to do a little interaction here. I want you to go to my website, traderschoice.net. There is a link in the description of this video. If you do not see that link, that's okay. traderschoice.net. Go there now. All right, I'm going to open up a window to my website. We're going to do this together. All right, here's my lovely website. This is all going to be changed soon, people. It's already in the works. This is going to be mobile friendly. A lot more stuff on here for you. Because again, this guy will never let you down, and you will not lose under my watch. I promise you that. Scroll down. Scroll down to the boom system. Big chart here. 1, 2, 3 boom system. See the little circle there right underneath it? Here we go. We're going to look at a few things together. Now, I know a lot of you don't know how to read charts, and that's fine. We're going to look at the right side of this chart where it says details. Look underneath that. This is SPY, the exchange traded fund or ETF that tracks the S&P 500. All I want you to look at, well, two things. The day range, you see we're kind of at the higher end of the range, and look underneath that. Buy. You see where it says buy? There you go. We're going to do a couple of other things. Now, in the upper left-hand corner where it says SPY, I want you to click just to the right of it, and I want you to put in GLD, enter. All right. This is the ETF that tracks gold. Now, let's do the same thing here. Let's look at the day range, and let's look at the technical analysis recommendation. Sell. This should not surprise you. It's risk on. This is opportunity, period. Nowhere else will you find, and this is the truth, this is incredible, assets that derive value. The hard asset derives value from the derivative. It's completely upside down, but this is how they rig the market. So understanding that, they're going to play their game, we're going to play ours. This to me is buying opportunity. We're going to do the same thing. Just click just to the right of GLD, put in SLV, this is silver, enter, paper silver. Same thing, we got a sell recommendation. Got it? I want you to put in BTC, okay, and you're going to find, you're going to look down here where it says BTC / US dollar, Bitcoin / US dollar. I want you to click on that, okay? What do we got here? Sell. Should not surprise you. Why? It's going to fall under pressure. Why? Risk on. It's fake. It's being engineered. Last thing I want you to do, click to the right of that. I want you to put in USO. USO, enter. United States Oil Fund, crude. Buy, strong buy. Do you see that? Do you see what I'm talking about here? So simple. I want to pick out a few stocks for you, something I have not done before. Other than my buy recommendation on Apple months and months ago, that if you got in on that, you made a fortune. Scroll all the way down to the bottom, okay? You see where it says below 100% free stock screener? I want you to look at this. Now, before we look at it, what do we know? What did I just tell you? The game remains risk on. So, do not bet against the trend.
Sorry, I missed that. Could you say it again, please?
My phone is listening to me. So, now that we know that the game is risk on, we're going to find stocks with buy recommendations. Now, let's look here. What do you got? Right at the top here. Apple's a buy. Microsoft is a buy. Google, strong buy. You see where it says Amazon, strong sell? You're going to leave it alone. You would not sell this, okay? Facebook is a buy. Scroll down. Baba, strong buy. JP Morgan. I mean, this is how you should take advantage of this. And if you want to, let's say, for example, Apple. Okay, it says Apple is a buy. Now go up to the chart. Click to the right of where you just put in USL. Go AAPL, enter. My God, look, I mean, you can correlate these things. Even the boom system is saying it's a buy. All right, let's close out of this page. I want you to start utilizing my website, especially since I'm about to make a big change here and it's going to be mobile friendly. Start getting familiar with this. Again, if you play this game correctly, you will literally not believe the amount of cash that you can make in this fake market. Use this to your advantage. You make profits in this market. You take those profits, you convert those into other assets. You just keep rotating this, rotate it. Right now, again, game is risk on. That means you should be looking at assets longer term that are risk off, because this is going to flip. It's going to reverse at one point. Now, let's talk about a few other things lastly. I know this is a kind of a long video. The narrative will be maintained that a trade deal is coming soon. It's not true, but it will be maintained to keep the stock market in its euphoric state. The narrative, the jawboning, the crude oil that's going to be propped up, and the Federal Reserve that's going to increase its purchases of debt is going to vault stocks higher. You understand? This is going to occur until it doesn't. Now, just like I said in the video that I did Friday, this whole thing is going to get real. And I mean get real. Like most people have no idea at one point. But for now, this guy is telling you exactly what you should do and when you should do it to take advantage of it. Do not bet against this market right now. The game is risk on. If you utilize my website, if you understand what you should be doing, how to take advantage of these things, because I lay it all out for you in the most precise way you can imagine. And I have been 100% spot on for, well, probably as far back as you can remember. There's honestly not another guy out here on the planet who has called this market more accurately than me. And I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just stating a fact. With that said, taking advantage of all these things, people. Please share the video. I will see you in the morning. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that too. This guy loves you. I'll see you tomorrow.